Hello YouTube land, it is me, Justin King, again with another video. This time I am doing another episode of my Unsung Black Goth Artist series. This series is where I go over some information on the black musicians that were a part and are still a part of gothic bands out there, and also showcase some of the songs that they contributed to. This one was actually something I was excited about because I didn't know that this dude was a part of the goth scene. So I was listening to a song, saw an image, I was like, that looks like a black person. And I took the time to Google, and lo and behold, I was correct. So, this person that I'm showcasing today is Frank Ferrer. I apologize for mispronouncing your last name, dude. But Frank is, again, a drummer. If you've noticed, everyone, which you can look at my playlist, maybe up there, or maybe at the end credits, that I have found so far that is a part of the genre of goth that's black is male so far. And they are always usually drummers. I do not know why, but that is the case. You know, Barry Admonson, which I showcase, is a bass player, but besides that, a lot of the ones I'm finding are like actual drummers, and I don't know why that correlation is. Just like the rest of them, his part of the goth section is actually in the post-punk, and he also, like a lot of these people, stemmed from punk. So he went to punk, then he went a little bit more on the actual post-punk side, but he is also known outside of the goth section as being the drummer of Guns N' Roses, and that is his huge or more well-known act that he's been with. Now, however, outside of the non-goth side of Guns N' Roses, the people that he specifically worked with was the Psychedelic Furs, which I did see live, that I had a video of, which, to be specific, from what I found online, it is not any actual particular album, but what he did was he toured with them, and he specifically went on tour with them from 2001 until 2008. So he was with them for 7 years, and he was connected to the Psychedelic Furs because he was in their alternative and their grunge style of music, Love Spit Love, when he was with Richard Butler and Richard Fortus. And so because they made that connection in that band, when they decided to come together again and go on tour, they're like, hey, you want to come with us, Frank? And Frank was like, hell yeah. So that's how he made that connection in order to find the post-punk band, the Psychedelic Furs. He has his own website, which his first photo is really cool. I'm going to add it on here so y'all can see another representation of the post-punk goth look, the punk goth look on black people. And so for you guys out there, or masculine presenting people that are non-binary, you can get a little vibe of what it looks to be goth and black. And to learn a little bit more about, besides the bands that he was with and the fact that he's a drummer, his history outside of that is he was born and raised in New York City in the 1960s, and he was in an area that was highly Latinx, and his dad was a Latin percussionist by night, and this is what helped get him into the scene of music. And as I've mentioned a little bit before, there is a lot of Afro-Cuban kind of rhythms in some of the gothic music out there. And this plays well into that, so it kind of is a way to blend those two different types of music, I feel. And I want to, from there, I want to showcase to you some of the music that he's actually a part of as well. So I'm going to pull up some of the live versions. Here is Frank being a part of the Psychedelic Furs back in 2006, playing one of my favorite songs, Heartbeat Live. Because you can hear Frank pretty strongly in there throughout the whole time, so you can see his contribution to the band, to the goth history. And even though the video of this live performance isn't really the best, because you know our phones weren't that best back then, you can hear him good enough in there, so I wanted to show one that he can go, that you can actually understand him in. I'm going to showcase another one of his live songs. This is the song called Forever Now, and this was when he was with them in LA. So that's a little bit of a sample of what Frank helped contribute to post-punk band The Psychedelic Furs. I hope you enjoyed it, and we have yet another unsung hero showcased in this series. Let me know what you think. If you know of a black goth artist that I haven't mentioned yet, put that in the comment section below. I will add it to my long list of videos to go through. And this is me, Justin King. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube land.